this is how it is. You should have spoken this way. This is how it is. So, when you describe an incident or when you say an anecdote, you should say it is like this only. Instead of saying it is like this only, you say this is how it is. When you introduce, you say your native place, you say I am from Hyderabad only. Only is a very, very common word. I am only. So, many people use this only word in their sentences. If it is a long sentence, at least half a dozen times they use this only. So, if you wanted to say that I am from Hyderabad or I am from Karimnagar, from Adilabad, wherever it is, you do not use that only. You say I am from Hyderabad. Now, another mistake, you want to say that you live in Kasipet or Warangal, you say I am living in Kasipet. You say I live in Kasipet, because ing is used to describe a continuous form. You can also say like Ramu is running, it is a continuous form. You can simply wanted to say Ramu runs also denotes present tense. And you want to state the fact about your place of residence, you say I live in dash, I live in Hyderabad, I live in Warangal, whatever. Now, having said this, I should say a very interesting thing. Most of you are familiar with McDonald's or KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. They write in the tagline, right, I am loving it, is grammatically incorrect. I am loving it. I love it, you say, but why do they write? Why do they write wrong English? It is wrong, we accept it, but there is something called creative liberty. So, when we talk about creative liberty, that is accepted, I am loving it. So, also when we learn grammar, we always say we are learned to write proper nouns in capital letters, name of a person, place or thing, whatever, in capital letter first. But when the artists write, they may use small letter. Though it is grammatically incorrect, they are allowed to do, that is called creative liberty. And many people use called fillers, words like, and they wanted to borrow the time to continue their conversation, continue their speaking. They use words like basically, actually, moreover, in a long sentence many times they use moreover, like I mean, yeah, okay, and another common mistake you say, why because, we take it for granted it is correct. No, it is not correct. You wanted to say the reason is, the teacher asked the student, why are you late? Madam, why because I was late, by because, instead of saying madam the reason is, or because, you say the reason and say because, never say why because. And when you introduce yourself, you say, you introduce yourself, and some erroneously say myself Anita or myself Yashwant. A boy introduces and say myself Yashwant. You should say I am Anita, or my name is Anita, or my name is Yashwant, or I am Yashwant. That is the way of introducing instead of myself Anita. Have is a, then when you wanted to show that you have something, you possess something. I am having a bicycle, sir. I am having a bike, sir. I am having a beautiful pen, sir. No, have is used for possession. You wanted to show that you possess something, you have something. So, instead of saying I am having a bicycle, you say I have a bicycle. And when somebody wanted to ask to make sure a lost property, they will take the bag and say, this is your bag, huh? The speaker conveys the message, but that is not correct. Instead of asking, is this your bag? Or does this bag belong to you? No, that is a big sentence. You can simply say, is this your bag? And when you meet somebody, you are not sure whether that person is the same person whom you are thinking. So, you will ask, you are Rahul, are you Rahul, or are you your friend's name, are you Sita? So, you should be asking this way, instead of asking, you are Rahul, you are Malati, are you Malati, are you Rahul? Now, there is a very confusing word, I heard many of my friends using it, very educated people use it. It is called buck, B-U-C-K-S, bucks. It is used for American dollar. I heard many of my friends saying, I bought this shirt for 800 bucks. Now, what he wanted to say is that he bought that shirt for 800 rupees. He forgets that bucks is a word used for dollar only. Only for dollar you use that, not for Indian rupees. It cannot substitute with an Indian rupee. So, next time you take note of when the people speak, when somebody says that I bought this shirt for 800 bucks, you should know that what he means is he bought it for 800 rupees. Then I already told when Monica was asking Snehasri a question, I am telling you now. So, that is very asking, what I am telling you is, I am telling you, instead of that she asked, I am telling you now. Next mistake is, me, Ram and Rahul are going to the market. Me, Ram and Rahul are going to the market. Me should not be used in the first place. So, you should say Ram, Rahul and I are going to the market. Ram, Rahul and I are going to the market. Then some people wanted to be very, very polite. Very common mistakes made by all of us. If you do not mind, sir, if you do not mind, can I have your pen? If you do not mind, will you please open the door? If you do not mind, could you put on the fan? So, it is being very, very polite. You need not be so polite. You can say, could I have your pen please, or could I borrow your pen? Then some people wanted to be very grateful, very, very grateful and say, thank you so very much, thank you so much, thank you very much, instead of saying thank you so very much or thank you so much. Then again some people wanted to be very, very polite. What is your good name please? Everybody has got a good name, because that is only one we can say proudly say that yes, this name is mine and I go with that. I go away from this world with that name only. So and so is gone, or so and so is expired. So, that is only one name, and you wanted to say that what is your good name. So, the Westerners get offended when you say what is your good name. They will ask, why? Do you think is a bad name is there? They will ask you. So, always say may I know your name, or you can say very, very politely, sorry, I did not get your name, sorry, I did not get your name, may I know your name, may I know your name, say just straight, say not so very polite, but you can say sorry, I did not get your name. Right. Now, I have also heard some people saying instead of patience, they say he has no patience. Patience is a noun. He has or she has no patience, instead of saying patiency. Then when you wanted to, when somebody wanted to warn his friend or her friend, you say You must have known. It is not you must have known, you must know, or you must be knowing, not you must have known. You must be knowing or you must know the fact. Then almost in all the schools I hear, did the teacher teach you this lesson? At once they say, yes, teacher told us a lesson or sir told us a lesson. It is not told, taught. The teacher taught the lesson, or she taught this lesson to us, or she taught us this lesson. Instead of teacher told this lesson. Thank you, viewers. So, I hope you will be careful when you speak. Next time, listen to people who are better than you. Take note of their conversations, and you can pick up very good, correct English. I hope to see you again in the next programs. We will come back to you with more programs, and you are also welcome to send me the wrong words which you hear your friends speaking, and teachers also. You can also send me your suggestions to improve the program, and let us together take this program forward. So, Monica and Snehasri, how do you feel now?
Very good program to us.
Yes. So, did you learn something today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What did you learn today?
In our daily life, we instead of this, I can learn what we are doing mistakes in English.
Yes. So, does this mistake help you?
Yes, sir.
How do they help in your daily life? Yes, Monica, do you find English is important?
Yes.
Speaking correctly is important? Do you find that many of your friends, including me, including the teachers, we all speak a lot of mistakes. Now you understood there are some mistakes in our daily conversations. So what shall we do? What shall we do? Yes?
Yes.
So you will take note of the mistakes?
Yes.
And you will rectify these mistakes, and you will correct this mistake, and consciously you will speak correct English.
Okay, sir.
So Monica and Snehasri are representing the students community. So teachers, a word of advice to you, a word of suggestion to you. So let us speak correct English. Let us be conscious of what we speak, so that our children, our students who are entrusted in our care will pick up the correct English, because English, I did not tell you, is very important. So when we learn English, when we have the knowledge of English, we go global. So thank you children, thank you teachers for watching this program. Bye bye, take care.